Time, when. Hello everybody, my name is Dũng. Today I would like to tell you about a short conversation between a man and a woman. Conversation 1. The woman told the man their offices were cleaned on Monday and Wednesday. The man asked if she thought they would be cleaned on Friday too. The woman replied she thought twice a week was enough. Conversation 2. The woman asked the man if the coffee machine was working yet. The man replied it had taken all morning to fix it. The woman replied she thought it would have been broken again before too long. Conversation 3. The man told the woman they needed the new copy machine because their copy machine took 1 minute just to copy 8 pages. The woman commented that was really slow. She said that lesson 500 pages an hour. The man replied they would never get it finished to that way. Conversation 4. The man told the woman every time he called that number he got their busy signal. The woman asked how often he had tried. The man replied every hour, and he said he would try one more time. Conversation 5. The woman asked the man when the mail came. The man replied it usually came before noon. However, sometimes earlier. The woman was happy about that, and she said she hoped it was early that day. Conversation 6. The woman asked Brandon if his check would put in the mail the day before. The man agreed with her, and he said that means it would arrive the following week. The woman asked him to give her a call if it didn't arrive by Friday. Conversation 7. The man told the woman Mr. Chu had joined the company in August. The woman asked if Miss Wallace had joined in August too. The man agreed with her. However, he said Mr. Chu had joined the year before. Conversation 8. The man asked the woman if they were going to at 5 or 6 o'clock. The woman replied they were going to at 6 because the show started at 7. The man replied that's so good, and he said he didn't want to be late. Conversation 9. The woman told the man she had visited her aunt in the hospital the night before. The man asked how long her aunt had been sick. The woman replied she'd been sick for a long time. However, she'd been the hospital only seen the week before. Conversation 10. The man told the woman he had taken Miss On out to the airport the day before. The woman replied she heard Miss On would had been gone for 3 weeks. The man disagreed with her, and he said only for 2 weeks. Conversation 11. The man told the woman they had been working on that report for 3 weeks then. The woman asked if she thought they would have it done by the end of the week. The man disagreed with her. However, he said he hoped they could finish it before the meeting next Tuesday. Conversation 12. The woman asked the man if Lucy had liked her new job. The man replied she loved it so far. However, she spent there only a week. The woman was surprised at that because she had thought Lucy had been there for at least a month. Conversation 13. The man asked the woman if she had read that email message that Bill had sent to everyone. The woman replied she had read it that morning and she had planned to answer it after lunch. The man replied he had sent his answer the night before. Conversation 14. The woman asked the man if he had started painting his house that day. The man replied they had started the previous weekend. However, and he said they would probably took about 2 weeks to complete the job. The woman was surprised at the fact that 2 weeks to paint that his house. The man and she suggested he should work night and day to finish that fast. Conversation 15. The man asked the woman if she was ready for the weekly staff meeting that day. The woman replied she had worked on that report all day the day before. However, she was still not ready. The man replied he knew, and he commented they should have that meeting once a month, not once a week. Thanks for listening.